Welcome back, everyone. We completed the basket portion of our make yesterday. Ready to dial up the wonder and add a beautiful hood to your basket? I know I am. Let's start in. We've made it to day 4, getting so close to finishing our charming little nature baskets. Today, we will be crafting the hood pieces and assembling them. Then tomorrow, we just get to finish the little extras. It will be a great day to play catch up as well if you have a few steps from other days to finish. Now today is where the construction methods for the different baskets will vary a bit more. As I am sewing a forest basket, that's what I will demonstrate, but I will be noting the methods for the cloud and ocean baskets as well. The two are quite similar. First things first, if you did not optionally prepare your interfaced hood, lining, and quilting template pieces with me on day 1, you will need to start by preparing them. The method is the same as the basket pieces were. The biggest difference is that our hood lining will be interfaced as well, with the interfacing trimmed off of some of the quarters to eliminate a bit of bulk. If you've sewn wings before, it's just like we do in the wing tips. Once your pieces are prepared, we will start assembling the hood. If you are completing the cloud or ocean basket, you can skip ahead in the video. For the forest basket, we will essentially be completing 2 lined leaf pieces, which we will sew together at the back edge into a sort of spine for our hood. Again, this will look much like the method for our basket exterior pieces. We will start by layering each of our hood exterior pieces with batting and the quilting template. Trim a bit off the batting in the leaf tip to help reduce bulk. Pin together well and quilt your pieces based on the template. You will have 4 of these pieces, 2 hood fronts and 2 hood backs in mirrored pairs. Trim away the excess template and batting as well as the ends of your quilting threads. Nice and tidy. Next, we will join these leaf halves to create the vein down the center of each one. To make this easier, snip into your seam allowances, much like we did for the base seams, to allow them to more easily expand and match around the curves. Pin, sew, and press, trimming the seam allowance at each end. If you want to add your own appliques, now would be a great time to do so. Assemble your lining pieces in the same manner, but again with a slightly bigger seam allowance, and apply snap studs at the appropriate markings. Layer your hood exterior pieces with these linings, right sides together, and sew around the outer edge, leaving a turning gap in the bottom of each leaf. Trim, clip, and turn. It's always the best way to ensure your pieces look nice when turned out. Top stitch around each leaf to close the turning hole and to finish the pieces beautifully. Finally, we will lay these 2 completed hood halves together and join them along the larger curve. This spine can be quite thick. While it should be achievable in the correct fabrics, you may find it thicker than you want to put through your machine. In this case, one of our testers applied eyelets to each side of the spine and laced it close. Isn't the effect stunning? With that, the forest basket hood is complete. The ocean and cloud hoods are constructed a bit differently. Rather than making two lined finished halves and joining them, you will be quilting your exterior pieces and then constructing a complete 3-piece exterior hood and a complete 3-piece lining, then joining them around the edges and turning them out. This is much like you would do when making, say, the round hood from the Pathfinder vest. In summary, you will quilt your exterior pieces the same as explained previously, adding your appliques as desired. You will then join your center hood piece to both sides, clipping the seam allowances of the center to allow it to match the curved pieces. Repeat for the lining pieces and apply snaps as indicated. Then place the lining inside the exterior, right sides facing, and sew around the outside edge, leaving a turning gap in the bottom. Trim, clip, and turn, then top stitch closed. With that, your hood is complete. Simply snap to the basket and it is ready to become whatever your child can dream up. Tune in tomorrow to see how this hood can become its own separate playscape, perfect for all manner of imaginative play. We will be crafting some of those extra pieces as well to make a complete open-ended play set for the little ones in your life. See you tomorrow.